March 2nd, 2021. So I'm wearing the cowboy hat today because it was, not only is it Texas Independence Day, but a big day for Texas. Governor Greg Abbott signed an executive order to reopen 100% Texas. No more masks, just 100% open, which is awesome. Maybe some more states will follow. Maybe wishful thinking, but I know it's wishful thinking to think that my state would open. Nevada, because obviously our governor is Steve Sisolak, or Steve Sissiwack is what I like to call him. We're Sisolak and the governor. Hashtag that. But yeah, at least Texas did it. Like I said, I'm jealous of them. But there's still people on the left. They're still saying that Abbott handled the whole storm bad, and they're calling for him to resign, or that they're gonna vote him out. It's like, what can this guy do? Like he's the one that set up this electrical grid. He's the reason why pipes froze and that people didn't have water or power. Same with like Ted Cruz when he left. It's like that. Not even that I'm the biggest Ted Cruz fan, but what was he supposed to do as a senator? Anyone with a half a brain would have got out of there. If they had the money to, it's not like a senator can really be down on the ground. What they do is they pass bills. So to think, I would have done the same thing. That's all I know. But Greg they're getting him out of this whole lockdown corona. Another thing in news today, Dr. Seuss, supposedly some of his books are not going to be published anymore due to offensive imagery, whatever the hell that means. I mean, I love how the left calls the right, us on the right fascists when they're the ones erasing our history, figuratively burning books, wanting to take our guns, and censorship. I mean, those are all just, straight out of a communist fascist playbook, and people are falling for it. And, it's like, what's next? Nobody, these lefties won't realize until it comes to their doorstep, and then they'll realize, at this point, I just, if you don't see it, I don't know, when you are. But before I get too mad about, emasculating us with Mr. Potato Head and erasing, classic kid books due to so Mr. Potato Head will be gender neutral and due to offensive. Who's offended by Dr. Seuss? Like, we need to lighten the hell up, America. Okay, before I get too mad, like I said, I'm going to move on to sports. So I'm actually watching the Pittsburgh game right now, and Sidney Crosby is is on the COVID list, so he's not playing. Last night, the Golden Knights game was probably the best hockey game I've watched in so long. I wish my brother was here to even talk about it, but they were up. The game, you were up, they were down. You laughed, you cried. It was a great game. It was just all over the place. The Knights got up, then a Wild game. The Wild got up by 2 goals, and the Knights come back, and then they score and win in overtime. So it was just it was an exciting game to watch. And if you're here in Vegas and you missed it, man, you missed a good one. But anyways, always follow me on Twitter at Max Snowall. If you're a sports bettor, unfortunately wasn't here today, follow at Totals Pro. He's continuously winning big. Check out my friend's radio show at JD Sharp. Vegas Take every Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. through 12 p.m. on 101.5 FM if you're here in Las Vegas. And check out my website, Max Nowall, or thenowallteam.com.